Dumela muhi ke re ho tabana house na maqheka qhute manekini izindala zombili eSoweto. The Soweto Derby is back. Kaizer Chiefs it takes on Orlando Pirates on the 28th and the stakes are very very high. They've never been so high. To celebrate, Hollywood Bets is bringing you an awesome campaign called Oh My Goal. Make sure you don't miss it. Just hit the link pinned on the comment section below. If you are new, make sure to use the promo code OSKWM USKIM when you register. Remember, 18 years plus, only 18 years over to participate. Bet responsibly. Now, before we go back to the episode, angazi ukuthi abafana bokuthula noxolo Kaizer Chiefs oruthi ezigamagebhula ezagebhula umhlaba wonke Orlando Pirates bhakajuju ngiyazi edanyane kuchayiswana ngamabonda kuhlophe esikafula abanye abathi sithi bhakaniya sazi ukuthi kuyowina bani. Back to the episode. Asithi ngena na bobaba sengenzela wena ukuthi uze lo msindo umkhulungwane makukhala wona kwezwa makhala banokuthi izinja zibonani zakhala kabuhlungu kanje idanyane mase isukile kwakhulunywa leyo language bafethu sanibonani emakhaya. I hope ni right. I hope ni nempela sonto emnandi and you're enjoying 7 colors zale Sunday. So I always start into zami ngendlela yami, but now I'm tempted ukunika lengwenya isivulele ndikuvile tata intwana kokuba uyathetha. Ngithi le ndoda le ibuya kuphi manje ndoda ethethayo I'm sure nawe uyagece ukwasha umthetho. Oh uyimvana asibambe bhuti omkhulu ngicela sizintroduce ke nayi camera yakho ubatshele ungubani wakaba mawuneyithakazelo uyithakazelele nawe samself.
Okay, yeah. Timani, thanks for the opportunity, man.
Thank you,
Eric
sir.
Okatilo, Eastern Cape.
Yeah,
But grew up in Cape Town.
Yeah.
In fact, South Africa yonke. That's why mabenbuza nje ukuthi
my books.
Divele ndithi I'm a South African.
Yeah. Iphela nje lapho ne. Okay. Eric Dili une story side over la ipincwadi wayengaka or une movie wayengakabhali.
Senibhalile.
Yeah, all right ke mara unginikanga inkinga yileyo phela manje. Mawufika la ungizela nezinto la. All
I
right.
should have done so, yeah.
That's right. Iminyaka yokuzalwa ithini kwamanje because bangubhekile ngathi usese well balanced. You are between the ages. Ithini iminyaka yakho?
46.
46.
Sure.
Wintanga yami uzalwe ngeyiphi inyanga?
September.
Uyintwana yami. Hayi leyaseje esedanyane mina e3 ka March. Bengizama ukuyilungisa kahle ke because angithi nina anipaid anikhiphi inyongo that's why nini lezimhlophe itshebe. Nihle nithenge vele lencwadi le. Hey banake bakwethu naye enye futhi esithule hey through it all le Kingpin. Yakhanda le kandawo kaMfene. It was inspired by all the negative events that happened but are significant in my life. But I'll never trade that experience for R1 billion. That's how I hold it close to my heart and dearly ukuze ngifundise abantwana benu. Bhuti omkhulu namhlanje ngigqokele nesibhutshwa ngithe uthi ngihlale ngibe i-born free namhlanje. Namhlanje angeke ndikhola ama-born free yabo uthi ngilingana nabo. Now where did you grow up and where is the where did you lose it, where you lost it? La ukhumbula khona ukuthi ayaqala ukubhimba from la. Maybe it's because of the environment lasikhule khona. Abantu they always blame ama-negative significant event ukuthi okay lana besishoda ngani nani. So I want to understand your end. What gave birth to a man engihleli naye namhlanje? Beautiful weather.
Yes, it is beautiful indeed. Timbane, njengoba sinisisho na 40 something years, it tells you that I was born in the middle of the struggle.
Yeah.
And so there were a lot of things as a sensaka, especially mid 80s. So there were a lot of things as a sensaka country that shaped some of us. And kuna lento ekhoyo eSouth Africa ke engicinga ukuthi yaziwa almost ngumuntu wonke.
Yeah.
That most of us abazalwe ngela xesha we grew up without our biological fathers. Ukuthi ibangelwe yini I'm not sure about it, but if you can check most of us abazalwe ngala minyaka. And now what happened as I grew up kune family member eyayiserva kwi military yesaskhathi.
Yeah.
and we were very close with this family member. I remember the first gun, and I touched ngesandla sam. I was 14 years old.
Isithulu sakho safana nesami manje wenza njani ndoda?
I was 14 years old. At 15, the military base, it was like kusedladleni.
Yeah.
I was in and out. Nangeliphini ixesha endifuna ungena, nangeliphini ixesha endifuna uphuma.
Yeah.
So I had access kwi-guns ezaziserious ezazikhona ezazisetyenziswa yi-military at that time. And whilst 14-year and 15-year-old boys estratini bedlala
Yeah.
ngama-toy
When
gun,
you
I
were
was
exposed.
playing with real guns.
Yeah.
I was exposed. I remember even kwi-manuals ze-army, I would read anything and ndikwazi ukuyibona.
Yeah.
Uyabona? And I think that thing yenze something, because I ended up developing uthando lwegun. So since then, azange ndingabi nayo igun until the last day when my movie yakhatha khona
Ish.
CHL.
Ish.
I can't even remember, not a one single day
Yeah.
moving around without a gun. So igun Mthimbane yenza something engqondweni yomntana. You touch a gun at that age, it gives you all the powers. Uzibona unepower yokwenza nantoni na ucinga ukuthi ungayenza.
Yeah.
Yokuthetha. In fact, yokudecide, because uphethe power. Now, it all started with that olathando lwegun.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I was one of these young boys who hated gangsterism and drugs. Yeah,
Which area was this? Ungakhohlwa your line of thinking.
yes,
Which area? Ukhulele kuphi exactly?
between now Port Alfred and Port Elizabeth.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
A PE. Okay.
Yes, between those two areas.
Yeah.
And bekunama gangsters. In fact, South Africa, townships in South Africa, almost zonke during that time, bekunama gangsters exist. So I hated gangsterism and drugs at a very early age. Loo nto yandenza ukuthi ndingabi your favorite yasestratini. Yabona ilife yasestratini.
Yeah.
Amajita nje. Thola ukuthi andina taste kuwo, because ba excited, I've got a gun, but why ndingenayisebenzisa le gun to do izinto zasestratini? So the gun kum, it was just for self-defense. I was very disciplined when it comes to using a gun.
Self-defense against who?
Against life yasestratini.
Okay.
I started talking against gangsterism and drugs at a very early age. 15, 16, 17.
Yeah.
Abantu sebeyazi ukuthi this one, i-drug, i-gangster, ayisondeli nje kuwe.
It's not your potion. Yeah.
Exactly. Now, I had to ukuthi ndibe nento yokuziprotecta. So ndihambile isikele Mthimbane kunzima, because uthola ukuthi sometimes uhlala kwenye area that is ruled enye gangster, isikolo
Dominated by
sikwenye
the gangs.
i-gangster.
Yeah.
So you had to into yoba mawubelonge. If you don't belong, you are in the middle and you're vulnerable. You are on your own. Who's going to protect you?
Yeah.
So I sought protection quicker. Sometimes it is difficult to kuthetha ngezinto ezifana nezi Mthimbane, because the youngsters out there,
Bakopa bo bastard.
uyayibona le nto le. And I don't believe ukuthi that is injongo yethu.
Yeah.
We do things because, and say things and tell our stories because we want to make sure that they
want to
don't repeat the
educate.
poor choices that we had.
I love that. I love it.
Now, nale into enzo explain manje, I'm not saying it because ndifuna bayikhophe. because ekugqibeleni you will sink in my time. So nginasena chance yobuyela back.
Ubuyele move.
Now I'm saying Mtimbane ebendisiya esigela negun in my bag. But no one ozoyazi. Even the closest friend
Yeah.
akazoyazi ukuthi ndinegun.
Sure.
Because it was for self defense. It was for my
Isibambe siphathwa
protection.
amaphoyisa legally so. Isibambe siphathwa ama-traffic cop before ba-change lento bazibiza ukuthi ama-metros
Sure, yes.
nabomasipala. So isibambe siphathwa amasoja. And then nabantu, very few even in our communities
few
at
in
that
our
time,
communities
umuntu
that have
one igani yangempela.
Exactly, very few.
Except for la defense. So when I'm up at gun in your head, in your mind, because I'm trying to place myself. Ngoba abantu sometimes they are struck in disbelief. Ukuthi scheme chief i-rifle ngiphathe na 15 because same
Yes.
thing happened edladleni. So I understand ngoba intwana zamanje mayena 15 idlala i-PlayStation enye
Sure.
zesedizanyana lentwana nenqozi zami zinokungahlanganelwa grand
Yeah.
because ngina intwana ena 15 and
Sure.
intwana mena 15 namanje ke ilokhu ibhizi idlala isoccer what idlala idlala i-TV.
Sure.
So what was ringing in your mind or in your head njengoba uthi wena ufuna ukuziprotect, what's a kind of protection? You're not trained one
Sure.
ngale spam lesi and you are going out there anything because you could be a perpetrator ungajumpi ngoba ngithi uthi self defense mawulo yobulala abantu chief.
Uzobulela abantu for sure
Yeah.
because you are not trained.
Yeah.
You know what happened kumi Mtimbane? As babe sisho ukuthi I was in and out kule army. Sometimes as a youngster you think uyazi all to find out I was next. So with all the training and andiyibukela it was for me to go there it was like watching a movie. Watching these guys betraina besenza yonke lo msebenzi abayenzayo.
Yeah.
I had even access to indawo apho khona babefixa khona lezi rifles. You know, kwindawo babe practice khona ukudubula. I was always there. Copycatting everything.
Yeah.
Sometimes when kuhleliwe nje I would even use the rifle. Onke ama rifle ayekhona kwi military esaskhat.
Yeah.
You know, they were very dangerous rifles at that time. Kwi military of South Africa. I don't know now.
Yeah.
So ebenikwazi wasebenzisa waphatha endlale ngawo. Mini yonke. After school, uthatha ibike yam straight to the army every day.
When they notice you labantu abadala bathini mawufika ungena lapha because une family member mhlambe
Funny thing, the white guys, yabona i-army ke yayiphethwe ngabantu abamhlophe at that time. Yabona.
Yeah.
They were excited and willing.
Oh, I
and
know
willing.
that. Bayakhabulisa. In other words, back initiator. Ngiyayizwa ke manje. Ababa excited.
That's
No, I was once exposed kulo nto le.
Sure.
Khumbula untwana webelungu bebaya story sakho akusisami
Sure.
lesi. But I have to add this. Please
Yes,
allow me.
yes.
So kune time elangikhulisa lengamlo bathi Uncle Harry. So
Okay.
intwana yakhe bese army after 18 bavaba mayibuya bebuya nama bullet ekasi. So I was the biggest supplier of the bullets ekasi at age 15. So because
you
besiya
imagine?
thina nge-boys brigade ngama
Sure,
scout and
sure.
le ntwana ayibonanga anything wrong. Benginikeza ngoba beyazi ukuthi bekuliwa between the IFP and the ANC.
Yeah.
But anyway, please carry on.
So with all that knowledge,
Yeah.
I thought it was enough. Ukuthi ngayiphatha igun. But one thing andisho ngayo. I will never use this gun to attack. I will use it when it's necessary. Unnecessary means that when I'm under attack, then I will use it.
Strictly for defense.
Strictly for defense. And yabona ke ikhona lando mawindwana uqala uphatha igun ukuthi
Yeah.
nabani na if uyaqala uphatha igun even umuntu omdala. For the first time, the only one thing that strike engqondweni ukuthi I want to use it. Ifuna uva sound. Ifuna uva ukuthi yenza kanjani. Uyayibona.
Yeah.
It's always there.
Yeah.
Uyabona.
Yeah.
But you need to control yourself ukuthi ungenzi flop.
Yeah.
Because iphethe igun at 15, 16, 17. At 17, ngaqala ukuyisebenzisa. At 17. Against
Qala inkathazo ngoba.
yaqala inkathazo. Kulapho ke izishebo zachithakala khona. At that time, I was now known estratini ukuthi uyasiphazamisa lo activities zasestratini. Andustubborn.
Yeah.
Siyam recruiter akafuni. Now, the only one thing is to do away with him. Kwaqala ke done problems with gangsters. I remember the guy came to school. It was on a Friday. Came to school looking for me. Besinenkinga mina naye.
Yeah.
He once shot at me twice on different occasions. So now, wabona ukuthi isikole yona ndawo right angandifumana kuyo. Thinking that I will not be with the gun at Eskele. Young as I was at that time, at 17. So wafika but ndandingekho ndandisendiphumile kwiyard yeskele. I was just outside bus stop. We used to call them bus stops at the time. I was around there. He came to me.
Yeah.
And ndiyakhumbula Mthimbane that day as if it was yesterday. I could hear the noise yabafundi. And engqondweni yami ikhona man, something is not right here. But azange ndicinge ukuthi someone can come and attack me.
Bangcolisa ngantoni? Yeah.
Ndayibona seyikufutshane le out aziyi-two. One a petty firearm and the other one in a golf stick. And he has a straight comb. We exchange words and realizing ukuthi I'm not backing up. And uyabona lento if I am uyijongise ezantsi. Uyambona umuntu xa iza kudubula Mthimba. Phakami ikuye. Esiza nje isesandleni. That is why there was a noise yabantwana besikolo.
Oh yeah.
Because they were screaming now.
Yeah.
And by curious, screaming, not baba screamer bayabaleka.
Yeah.
Bayalandela bafuna ubona ukuthi
after school.
Because this guy is well known.
Yo.
He's well known by everybody. I'm talking about someone who a week ago stoned a 11-year-old boy Gamache to death in front of everybody.
Life of the now. Oh, a week ago then.
A week ago back then.
Yeah.
In front of everybody, but no one saw anything to assist the police. Community together.
Heartless, yeah.
So, ndibhekene nalo mntu.
You knew the game was over.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I was praying that I think I'm going to be slow. Because igani yami good. But the guy was stupid enough. Andimamele xa ndisithi kuye, let me give you money instead of taking my life. Let me pay you rather. Because uzonibulalela ndikwenzeni. Wandiyeka ndavula i-school bag. That was his mistake.
Ay. Nayi movie.
I think wagcina ngesa sikhathi yana. Because I acted very fast Mthimbane. I don't know how. But I acted very fast.
Yes.
And I'm sorry to South Africans, but it's something that I had to do.
Yo. What's that thing, Chief?
I'm not trained. So I remember pressing the trigger once. But after that, I heard ukuthi ndafaka 4 bullets.
Chief, a 17-year-old.
A 17-year-old.
School uniform.
School uniform.
Ay.
It was sad.
Ew.
It was not something that I enjoyed. And it's not something that I'm proud of. Even
How
today.
old was this person?
I think 29, 30, between those.
Yes.
And kwavela kwacima izibane after that. I can't even tell today.
Life is gone.
Kwenzakala ndeva njengabantu ukuthi I tried to dismantle the firearm, and by that time umqondo wami uzobuya when one of the teachers crossing istrato esithi, boy, I've seen everything. I'm sorry. Give me the gun. I dismantled the gun.
Meaning
Tears.
taking out the cassette?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then kwas noku copy magazine but dakhupha ne
chamber. Yeah.
Yes, chamber yakhona, and then I hand over kuye. With tears welling down in my face. It was like everything has come to a standstill.
Give me the victim now.
I knew exactly what was going to happen to me.
Hey, sir. The position of obviously, then they posed as attackers. They posed as assailants.
Thanks.
They posed as perpetrators, but now they are victims with immediate effect
Victims.
when the hunter becomes the hunted. So iposition yabo njengoba udubula ngegani uyambona umuntu uyawa okwenzakaleni lapho njengoba usho ukuthi ekuvele kwaya blank.
Timana, I can't remember anything.
Yeah.
The only thing in Ikumbula is a first shot.
Yo.
After that, I can't remember. I don't want to lie. I can't remember anything good kwenzakalani. But umqondo wami uzobuya when I was approached by the teacher now. I think the word say, boy, I've seen everything, I'm sorry. That's what yavele yangibreaka down.
Oh, esa.
And I handed over the gun to him. Few people, even when you are committing a crime with intent to kill or to rob, few people xa begqiba udubula umntu bamjonga ukuthi ulele kanjani.
Eish.
Very few people. They don't even look at the body.
Eish.
So nami zange ndiyicinge, zange ndikwazi because I just focused on what the teacher was saying.
Yo.
And everybody was now screaming. And
So life manje, life sentence noma yini ingenzeka manje phela. Yeah. The friend?
I can't remember what
Yo.
happened. Obviously, wagcwala amathafa
Ish.
because he was just having a golf stick esandleni. And dabuyela back in the schoolyard, taken to the office of the principal. Whilst the teachers were trying to talk to me, I realized that I'm not supposed to be here. They might come for me. I have just given my power away. Ndabaxelela ukuthi I can't be here.
You.
And they thought that I was running away from the police. I said, no, I'm not running away. I'm going home. And I went home. It was my cousin brother who took me to the police station. And I was detained immediately. I remember that very first night. I don't know, Mtimane Nobisa existed that unit in Ikwi SAPS. I can't remember. They call it Psychological Investigative Unit,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, support.
So they were now trying to establish the motive. What
of the
happened?
killing, yeah.
And they ended up now. Kwimibuzo yabo. I could see what now I'm just a killer at that age. That's how they saw it. I'm just a killer as if I just went and killed someone innocent.
Intentionally. Yeah.
And then it was on a Friday, Saturday, police station. Then Sunday, Monday, I was taken to court.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, by the time ndithathwa and ndisiwa court, court is just within
Yeah.
the police station, but because of the number of people that were outside,
Yeah.
the police decided to put me in the back of the bakkie so that I can be safe. I think they were just.
Okay.
And me, I was curious, thinking that obviously abantwana besikolo will saw what happened, and now bayayaz, and definitely they are here to support me. But it wasn't like that. Most of them babephethe no bail placards.
You were a killer, finish and done.
Like that. Why did you bring the gun in the first place? Esikolweni. Eqala khona ra.
Yes.
Uyifumene iphi gun at this age? So I had to answer all those questions. I was disappointed, but I knew what I had to.
Yeah.
Put in best strong on the face and stand for what I have done. I even in this very day, Mtimbane, I'm sorry to say that I can never be shameful for taking a life of a person who's terrorizing our people. After I've seen the position of Abandona Beskol, that's what came to my mind, that let me stand up tall and face this. I believe deep down in my heart that I did the right thing. whose life would have been taken ukuze kube kanti ku-right. Kwakufanele
Hey,
ndiyekile
it's a
nje.
very catchy one, eh?
Kwakufanele ndiyekile ndithandaze,
Eish,
ndimyeka ndibulale.
eish.
Ingane kabani kwakufuneka ifile.
Tricky though.
So ndathola bail, and I remember my family refused to bail me out before the funeral. They said no, asiyeke funeral idlule, because there were threats now ukuthi bazazonibulala and all the gangster brothers and all those kind of things. And I remember in some cases zami as by iminyaka ihamba ndikhula, sending in and out of prison for different reasons now.
Yeah.
And fighting against the very same group of gangsters. Amapolisa ayandifaka i-bulletproof vest to go to court, just to protect me because of these kind of threats. Uyabona. So kwakukho ezo threats nangela xesha ke. And I'm not going to say I was not worried and afraid. I was damn scared, because I know ukuthi this guy is capable of what. And I was worried about my family now.
Yeah.
But I went out eventually, and 2 days later, I had to access a gun again.
After bail.
Yeah. Then the family decided to uthi bansuse in that area, went back for Iskele in Port Alfred now,
Yeah.
because of the fear uthi kungenzakana anything. So banthatha banmove there, and I went to Port Alfred. Ngesa sikhathi ke ndinobudesigner bepolitics ePAC. So ufika nje kwami esikolweni, I realize ukuthi akunaphaso la, that busy school politics, as if nothing happened. At my age of awareness, I thought now, okay, maybe it was just an unhealthy mechanism to cope with that situation.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to lie, it was killing me. After that, I never wanted to be alone.
It's,
I always wanted to keep my mind.
were you maybe not
Occupied with
sleeping at night?
No, I was sleeping.
Ubona
But
ama-flashbacks?
during the day,
Yeah.
I don't want to be alone.
Oh, bangakubulala anytime.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, and I was not happy about the actual incident, and even the manner in which it was handled by the police.
Yeah.
I remember the case was struck out of the roll, and after that, there were claims by the same community that the very same uncle of mine, owayesebenza army, nguye obhatele.
Umokolile.
So imogolile the case. Yeah, but there was no such.
But a matter with witnesses, do you now put your faith and trust in your gods, in your ancestors, or in God? Did you say, hey, at least idlulile lento and nami ngizophuma unscathed or unharmed, and justice for when it's served ukuthi uphume mara kufa umuntu?
By the time ipheli case, I was already now deep with activities against gangsterism. So I don't want to lie. For me, it was a victory. Not against the state, not against the people of South Africa who deserve to see
Against
justice,
gangsterism.
but against these guys.
Eish.
Yeah, you won. So it came back to me later. Sensejele ukuthi actually the peace-loving community deserve ukuthi bayazi ukuthi what happened actually. One of the reasons ezenza ukuthi ndibhale. Uyabona?
Yeah.
Because I wanted to explain some of the things that were not clear.
Yeah.
And now, because of position yam against gangsterism, now kune organization by the name Pagad, People Against Gangsterism and Drugs at that time. And ndine friends phakathi kubo. And now kwesi sikolo kufika i-company, private company eyayizopromota i-martial art
Yeah.
in schools.
Yeah.
And the guy were from the Republic of Chad. So I was identified because Dandi involved in the martial art at a very early age. I was identified, it was myself and another female girl. Bantata the next year. I went for VIP protection training. I trained, dabuya, kunyaka olandelayo. And by the time dibuya, Cape Town now is like burning. The gangsters, Pagat, Gamapolisa, and everybody. So kune chaos nje. And I've got friends with Pagat. Getting closer to them, I remember I refused to even register with Bodyguard SA. Because for me, it was just a skill. You know, it was something that, okay, anyway, I'm not going to use it. And it's like the kind of training we received there. It was like into a farming management in South Africa. Uzibuza ukuthi abelungu why benemali kanje.
Yeah.
Those guys abane farms.
Yeah.
They know everything. As a farm manager, uyakwazi ukulungisa i-engines e-diesel, uyakwazi bricklaying, plumbing, everything ikule package.
I love this narrative. Yeah. Uzanayo kahle.
Uyayibona lento. Ikule package.
Yeah.
So what this white man is going to do, ukuthatha ama-timer, awabonisa ukuthi yenziwa njani lento, without even paying, because abekho qualified.
Yeah.
If you go to Eastern Cape, in fact, kwi-farms of South Africa, you'll find that kunama-timer akwaziyo ukuyibona lento ithole lenkomo lifele ngaphakathi but inkomo isaphila. Bayakwazi ukulikhupha as doctors.
Yeah.
Bayakwazi ukuthi make sure ukuthi inkomo iyaphila, bayijova, bayenza everything. It's a skill abasitholayo la. Without being formally trained for this.
Yeah.
So for me, we were trained almost everything. Investigation, camera installation, dismantling cameras, installer, alarm system, electric fences, and everything to that effect. Because now you're dealing with the security.
Yeah.
You cannot be just there as the bodyguard and guarding this individual. And they were saying, if a client is with you, you must be able to act as a representative of this client. That's how they were making your brain sharp. If you guard a or you're guarding a doctor, you need to know a lot about the profession so that you can be able, whenever needs be, when you have to protect, when the doctor is being delayed by security, then you have to be able to thetha nabantu so that the clients, if you understand what I'm saying.
I hear you.
So now, the only way ukwenza imali, I was installing cameras, electric fences, and also a alarm system. Now, kunendo eyenziwayo when you are being trained as a bodyguard to deal and to be able to identify a bomb. In order for you to be able to identify a bomb, you have to be able to understand ukuthi yenziwa kanjani yona, lama scientific explosives. So it was part of my training. So at that time, the guys as involved with Pagat knew about these things. If you remember, beqhuma amabomb, ama-explosive kakhulu Cape Town at that time.
Over.
So mine was to just assist them with izinto. And bahambe bozisebenzisa ngaloo ndlela abazisebenzisa ngakhona. And people saw me associating with some of the guys, the elderly people ababekhona with the organization, or abazi Muslims, and thought that I was one of the people abagada these people. So bayihlanganisa lento and yandenza ukuthi ndiphinde ndibe ne problem again. And the police were not happy because they believed or they were given false information that I was taken away so that I can be trained, military training by Pagat. But it was not the case. So they hated me, raided my home, at school. I remember azange ndiphinde ndibe nayo peace after that. because anything enento yokwenza nephakathi, especially you are a black person, uphumele ekasi, intoni ekuhlanganisa naba bantu, because for ngesa sikhathi it was them and us and them situation. So nihlangana phi?
Yeah.
Ikasi nekasi ke Mthimbane inaba oguluva bakhona, bayazibona izinto zisenzeka. Now the gap between myself and the justice system okanye ndithi the SAPS oClever bayijongile, because as isikhathi sihamba bayayazi ukuthi what is this youngster is capable of.
Yeah.
So now realizing ukuthi I'm fighting against the gangsterism and drugs, engqondweni he's on the other side.
Yeah.
Now iyavuleka igap. I'm starting to hate amapolice for these raids. Akukho mnandi. And they would even go to school for the purpose of interrogation. And it is then that I realized ukuthi I have to grow up very fast now. Because ndiseklasini ndiseseleni for interrogation. There was a day when they took me at home in the early hours. It was on a Saturday. I never know ukuthi there were those kind of torturing in the country. Ayikho indlela abangazange benze ngayo. And I still say, if what they were looking for, there was just no way.
Yeah.
Torture Mthimbane for 4 days.
But okay. Mhlawumbe ngizokuphosisa kancane.
Okay.
Which side were they on? These are now police.
Yeah.
Because you are talking about the Phakathi, and it was very clear ukuthi no labantu bebalwa against ini. Angazi you understand na.
Yes.
So mhlambe, was there a time where they were seen as abantu abama terrorists ukuthi no nani ngokwenu manje senenza kakhulu. They understand ukuthi ama gangs akhona kwenziwa whatever, but manje the way senirana ngakhona kusasiyo. So abokhata bebenjani nabo ngoba when you were there in the front line?
Yes, Mthimbane, it was that situation. Apho khona they felt like now Phakathi is part of inkinga. And in the eyes of umuntu obukele from the distance, I understand. But when you are closer, you know what was the reason.
Yeah.
There was just no way. I remember a line, the late Madiba, may his soul rest in peace, when he said, when the enemy chases you from the streets, ubalekele edladleni.
Yeah.
Uma bebesiza edladleni kuwe, you have no choice but to fight back. That's what happened to members of the Phakathi. Because now they were terrorized and attacked with comfort zone of their own homes.
Yo.
And they were killed. I can't remember, Mthimbane, how many times I've been pointed with the gun. It reached a point where I was like, I am now even able to see ukuthi Mthimbane hayi ligwala hili. Unikhombe nje akazonishaya.
What stopped them from actually executing you? Or
They tried
you?
many times.
Or bebekhomba ngoba bafuna ukuthi freeze.
Yes, they tried.
Torture.
Yes, bafuna information.
Yeah.
Yes, they tried many times. I was shot at 3 times. Ambushed. There was another. They ambushed me with robots kanje.
But to be car.
Yeah, it was driven by this very same cousin of mine.
At some point.
That Tindega 3 times, yeah. I got 3 bullets.
Abdominal. Yeah.
3 bullets. But I survived.
You.
Yeah. Well. In order for me to survive, I had to indoba mandilwe because I had firearm.
Yes.
I had to
Are we
fight
straight
back.
now with this firearm or usamba nge-crap now?
Hayi ndisahamba nge-crap. Uzokwenzani nge-straight because uyayibona kubhizi kasi le.
Yeah.
Esi-straight asusebenza.
Ngizokubuza enye question e-controversial.
Okay, cool.
There are people ngespolice stars nani bayibiza section 204. abanye bawabiza boGeteye ngesibhunu
Sure.
then abanye bawabiza ama-informer bese thina sibabiza impimpi.
Sure.
Were you ever perceived at some point as a mpimpi?
No.
Look, when people are committing all of these senseless crimes, heinous crimes, bona because bayazi ukuthi umuntu one pushback nguwe when. So for them, they are saying, no, which side are you on, chief? Who's your money on? Pikachu or Mayweather? Tina, we are here and they see we are doing a pushback ngoba Tina, we are fighting for whatever. Because remember, the political arena gave birth to a lot of these crimes. Abantu enye into abahlaba bangayibambi grand from law 90 excess GNT nekato ekatlong kuliwa nge-taxi violence ukuze iyontsha ibe yimpi between the IFP and the ANC, between the Zulu and the Xhosa speaking people. Later yagcina seyiba black on black violence isuke nedada direct. So wena mawuhleli, the question emanates from that. Were you ever at some point perceived by them? Maybe they were not reflect or they were not actually referencing or talking about it.
Yeah.
But somehow ama-traces wabonakala ukuthi efethu masingabulaya le mpimpi ngoba lo mjinda lo uyimpimpi abantu abasilwisayo. Yes, uliswa aboGhada.
Sure.
You were caught in between because awufunwa aboGhada, awufunwa yigebengu. Now so kuyila bantu so uthathe i-portion liking towards iphakathi.
Yeah, listen Timbane. Kwi-gangsterism eyayikhona ngesasikhathi, there was a huge difference between i-gangsterism and nabo clever basekasa baziphilela ngendlela yabo.
Okay. Yeah.
Abo clever baziphilela ngendlela yabo.
Yeah.
Even them perceive i-gangsterism as biz.
Awuphendulile. No ngiyakuzwa manje.
So inkinga yami yayi with the gangsters. If unvile and city by the time kuvuleka the gap between myself and the police, abo clever babukele. They are just waiting because bayazi ukuthi unesi skill esisifunayo.
Yes.
If singathola lo abengakuthi, then si right.
Let's talk about the moment man la iswitch khona and sozohamba manje uyedanyane because obviously laphana kwafika kwaba i-drop sack and of course omunye umuntu usabuza namanje ukuthi now lo muntu lona in plain sight kubode umuntu, did they call it self defense? If in as much as mhlambe maybe self defense, the biggest question is that weapon esetshenzisiwe kwi-crime scene was not legal.
Yes.
You understand? And your age as well beyingayivumi yonke lento.
Sure.
Yeah, so ihlanganisa but with the question manje ukuthi maso uzomova ugcina so switch manje mhlambe nawo sobona ukuziprotect athi ngene ngihambe nezitsotsi zamampela nami sengiyoqala ukuspina.
After the torturing, I started to hate or develop a deep hatred for the police because what were they torturing me for is something endaningenayo because babe sitting the producer lama explosive for iphakathi and bafuna ukubona ezinto endizihlanganisayo. So I was in big trouble kahle. Yabo. Because these raids were happening quite often. Yabo. Edlaleni olethi alonwabe akomnandi. The raids everywhere. Everywhere I go. I even lost a lot of good friends. Because ubani ofuna ukuba nengane associated with nomntonje. Yabo esele I'm being alone now, you know. Yeah, dump sport. I was good with cricket and soccer. I have to dump those sports. Yeah, bon. Biking. I remember again ngandithanda bike kakhulu ngeso sikhathi. Yeah, bon. I have to go in the year nayo because even my trainer felt very uncomfortable around me. Because remember, it was only reserved for white kids in the bike. Yeah, motorbike. Yeah. So I was very good. I think at age 14, it's still the record that was never broken, even up to this day. I was the first youngest and fastest black biker with province.
Yeah.
Back then.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I had to dump zonke ezo zinto to protect people. Yeah. In fact, most of friendship and family members, I had to go to ibe ndim oba pushela away okanye osukayo kubo to protect them.
Yeah.
Because sendibona ukuthi yami direction it's yabo. Fine. So after the torturing, I started to realize ukuthi we've got a real enemy engamapolisa la.
Yeah.
And remember Mtimbane, at that time it was getting clear for us now ukuthi there are police within his SAPS who support gangsterism and drugs. I will tell you, ngenye operation, sithola this young lady, she meets up with one of our guys, airport la eJoburg, ngwase Cape Town. So, wayephethe some sort of chemical, ehlanganiswayo makusenziwa lama drugs. And through yena, we were able to trace a farm where babesenza khona lezinto. A operation, we were 12, all armed with rifles. We went because now we were just going for search and destroy after we realized ukuthi amapolice was seizing a lot. Mtimbane, in that operation, it was like a military raid. In that operation, we find 4 cops in their uniform using a police badge, this police identification with them.
Yes. Unstelling. Yeah.
Safumana 12 5 liters and 6 25 liters of cocaine, all ready for distribution. So see interceptor land. I remember the Safara at jail and said, hey, yes, guys, if I would have just taken one, I would have been a millionaire by now. Yeah. But ndingumuntu stubborn and or loyal to a mission. If siyavumelana, sivumelene and phume ecaleni.
And now the Phakat, they are trusting you now fully.
So we destroyed these things, but eyona nto yahlala emqondweni wami, these are police. 4 of them. Sebenzisa police vehicles, police pump guns, bagade a vehicle that is going to transport drugs for distribution.
Yes.
And I asked them that the only thing that I'm going to do to them, I will take these guns from you. Sabashiya nje sathatha nje lama pump guns. Sabashiya khona la.
Netisa mabukhadi bayoreporta bayithini?
Bazawurepota kuphi? I don't know what happened to them, and they were all young. Uyabona. So I'm speaking kule situation yokuthi when Phakat was now declared as part of the problem in the country, it was not just declared because of their activities. It was declared so because people were getting now fear and frustrated that they are getting closer
at the
to
wrong
us.
tree now. Yeah, you are becoming too big for your boots.
I mentioned to you that we were also trained. Ikancane ukuthi sibe nokwazi uku-investigate.
Yeah.
I was now part of the investigative team yePhakat, privately so. So now we were getting closer. We knew who's who. I remember another senior superintendent yenye police station engazoyibiza ngegama. I even went to him personally. Said, I know what you're doing.
You?
Our grandmothers and fathers, our parents trust you.
Yeah.
As a senior superintendent. But I know what you're doing. There were judges who were shot at in Cape Town. There were lawyers during that time. Some of them were scared. They were bought out. If one of the Phakat members hire a lawyer, let's say a lawyer ikubizelo 60 to 80,000 for a case, zifika gangsters zithi 120 yededela lo muntu ahamba maximum. So once the Phakat members knows or get to know ukuthi kunento enjalo, bazoreacta kanjani.
Yes.
This is the lawyer. This is an advocate. Uyabona. So kunama cases anjalo nje athathu lama case abekelwa ecaleni. That is why Phakat decided to search and destroy, because they were searching and then asked the police to come and arrest. Even if firearms. They would find firearms, call the police. But two weeks later, uzozibona firearms back in the streets
their way
again.
back to the arms of the wrong people. Yeah.
And sekasi sonke, the gangsters sometimes bayathetha. Bayakhuluma and they will tell you, no, so Mr. So-and-so in that police station is with us. He does this and that for us. And these guys, we find that most of the time they've got new guns all the time. Where are they getting these guns?
Where were they getting them? Vele umbuzo lo.
We did our investigation in Mtimbane sade safikelela nakwinto ethi why in KZN,
Yeah.
especially elicala lasemakhaya KZN kugcwele ama-rifles.
Yeah.
R1, AK, G3. We discovered that in some part of Transkei, we discovered that it was during esisikhathi busimention now.
Yeah.
Se Zulu police.
Yeah.
Because now during esisikhathi se black on black thing, they had to ukuthi banikezele ngama-rifles.
Yeah.
Not knowing ukuthi even the upcoming government uzoba senkingeni because lama AK nalama G3 agcwele indawo yonke, and they are going to be used against the state. Yeah, ibona le nkinga le. So that's what actually happened.
Yeah.
And now after that torturing and all these other incidents, realizing ukuthi kahle ayikho lento yamahata. Kahle bayasiqhela abantu, bayasijwayela abantu. Ayikho lento yabo le. Yabona. And we started now have a go with them.
Yeah.
And some of them, they were like out and out supporting gangsterism. So that is how Phakathi was now declared as part of the problem. I remember the late Nelson Mandela. I believe, and I still believe, ukuthi he was misled or misled by intelligence, saying that Phakathi is a terrorist organization in our connection with the Al-Qaeda and all those nonsense. Kahle Mtimbane, and I mentioned this thing in Watiniam that most people did not know who actually established Phakathi. Phakathi was established by as guys as Sukai exile, the applicators.
Competence, yeah.
They were Phakathi as an organization was established by applicators. Ubuya kwabe exile.
Yeah.
And the reason behind, according to what I have said, because I was also a member of the PAC.
Yeah.
So busy giant zethu, busy Grootman zethu, we exile, uyabona, sithola everything goes.
Yeah.
So actually the reason why bathe bebuya befika, in fact townships infested with drugs and gangsterism. Babe be frustrated the situation yase exile.
Yes.
Where corner they discovered ukuthi, and I'm sorry to them, I respect them, but that's what I have heard. Ukuthi some of MK guys allowed or accepted ukuthi ba assistwe imali drugs, and some of them they were given drugs to sell.
Yes.
So APLA as a military wing, PAC refused and said, no, this is nonsense. And as a result, they had nothing. They had nothing. That is why uthola ukuthi even during lento ngesikhathi bebuyile bezongena bezojoina SNDF.
Yeah.
Babesithi yini la program can't remember that program. The MK guys bangene in big numbers, but few applicators went there to join SANDF. Very few of them. It all emanated from Ilizindo. And so now, mabefike South Africa, I remember another Grootman city, emqondweni wayo, he was like, so this is the same drugs that is trafficked by the MK guys. So zigcwele isikhandla, kanti besiyolwelana.
Hey.
When our youth is going to be destroyed ngama-drugs, kanje.
Senzani. Yeah.
Senzani. So let's start something else here as well. Root out as drugs.
Yeah.
They established the Phakathi. That's how Phakathi was formed.
Yep.
And Muslims joined, and then those guys were busy. You know, sometimes when you are fighting, you are fighting for the community. Mawufika endlini awunayo nesab. Because babengena next. And by end up beyiyeka iPhakathi, and it was taken by Muslims in Cape Town.
Njengoba thina siyazi sesibona iTV,
Yes.
dominantly it's Indian and colored
Exactly.
people. Grand into eqalwa amajita abuye exile.
Qalwa,
And then
yes.
ngalento ye pushback nokuthi vele abana resources baleki interest and they handed it over.
Now remember the very same people bebe according to the Apla guys who were like trafficking drugs, exile. Baku government, man.
Yo.
So anything that is going to fight against drugs,
Yo.
bazoba phezu kwayo. And babe phezu kwayo phakathi. I remember Pagat was raided, Pagat was destroyed, Pagat members were killed, were jailed in numbers. Not only because of those activities, but because now you are interfering with enye into nje. Drug dealing. I remember I was still in prison when I first saw Uxolani with the Mojo Love thing.
Yeah.
I said, I'm worried about this guy.
Eish.
I'm worried
Our
about
ex,
this guy.
Hey. Eish,
Yabona.
eish.
And I said to another friend of mine, how I wish ukuthi bingumntendazana naye. Just to tell him something.
Yeah.
Something maybe mhlambi ayaziyo, but just to tell him something about
Uzom-arrange
drug
out
dealing
yam.
in this country.
Awukamboni. Uzom-arrange out
Angahlangana
yam.
naye.
Uzawukhuluma thetha naye.
Because now, and I even said two things that is going to happen. Bazombulala or bazomthumela ejele. They are going to frame him a murder. That's how they do things. What happened? And I was saying this thing in the presence of prison social workers because we were in the program, the substance abuse.
Yeah.
But I happened to mention this. After he was arrested, the social worker called me and said this thing. And I was already outside.
Yeah.
The social worker called me and said, hey, you said this thing. But so drug dealing in this country, if you are fighting against it, you've got iron balls. Because they are going to make sure that they destroy.
So it's a subject engathintwa.
It's a subject engathintwa. Ifuna umuntu oyaziyo ukuthi I'm not scared. Like Pagat members, they were prepared to go to jail.
Yeah.
They were prepared. They were psychologically and mentally prepared to go to jail for what they were doing.
So ungena kanjani ejele wena?
Engena kwami ejele,
vele.
Pagat guys ziyaboshwa kubhizi. Yabo? And now I'm also getting frustrated about the situation. Yeah, but because they were my friends, some of them were my friends.
Yeah.
I was not a member of Pagat, but I supported Pagat with everything that I could.
Yeah.
Also, friends of mine who were members of Pagat. That's what happened. I was not a registered member of Pagat.
Okay.
So now, bayaboshwa and kune gap between myself and the police.
Yeah.
I've got the worst enemy, which is the gangsters. Amahrotman abhize kasi azenzela izinto zawo asebenzisa this opportunity. Banthatha banisondeza. And now I have an opportunity to act against the police, and I grab it fully. And I did what I had to do. I said to him, Timbane, I'm a kind of a stubborn person. If ndiglenda, ndiglenda. That is why I ended up serving so many years. If ndiglenda, if siyavumelana manje ukuthi okay, we are doing this. And I wouldn't like to see you doing something else except for what we have agreed
What
on.
was that crime that actually led you to prison?
It was armed robbery. Remember now, these guys were robbers, and they recruited me, and I was able to assist them with armor rifles, and including to deactivate alarm system and cameras and all those kind of things. In a group, criminals, uyafunwa umuntu onjalo. So I remember kwezinye indawo, I would just be transported, shown the place, deactivate, and I will wait for my share. Ndingenzanga next. And I was good with rifle. Uma befuna leyo nto leyo to stop whatever they want to stop, they will use me. And now I started to be involved, active, and work my way up with criminal,
syndicate.
Exactly. So now, ndafunwa, was wanted and arrested. And only 3 provinces engazange ndacommit crime kuzo. It was Limpopo, Mpumalanga, 2. So I had cases in all these different provinces. Because when you are now, say, light, Ama-Grootman yazi network
Yeah,
ye-criminals.
yeah,
Aya-communicate.
yeah.
So uzohlangana nama-cheat aseBloemfontein afuna a specific thing kuwe.
Yeah.
Wasize kule nto, then
Yeah.
ended up getting cases all over, and eventually in total iminyaka endagwetywayo it was 116 years in total, because besengicrazy ngiyezwa next
For these different crimes.
for these different
Eventually, ugcina how many years ejele?
kula 116 years through all reopening of the cases and appeals and stuff, and asala na 53.
Yeah,
So 2024 1st January
yeah.
I was released from kula 53 years after ndiserve 22 years,
Yes. So you spent 22 years.
2 solid years in prison.
Yeah.
And nasejele ke Mthimbane ikwenzekile, but
Hey, kuningi.
kuningi.
No, go next episode, look. Okwasejele because siqalela phansi straight lapha. Oh, there was a lot.
There's a lot.
Yes. Yes.
There's a
Yo,
lot.
ninganishayi. Hey, ngiyazi edladleni bazoloku babhizi bakhala bathi hey, no, sibambile.
Yeah.
So that we allow. We don't like keeping people for long. Yeah, he sent yanginikeza omunye umthetho ukuthi chief, we don't keep people for long.
Yeah, ne?
People are busy, chief. They must TikTok here. They must go have sex. People must be busy, chief. We've got life. So this is how we wrap it up. I am convinced ukuthi ngizothola izinto. By the way, le ndoda iflyile, ichazile masaqala yathi kune Cape Town, kune Eastern Cape. So for him to be here, we had to make arrangements. So we thank you, sir, for your precious time.
Sure.
And we don't take light ezinye izinto abantu abasenzela zona singazideserve.
Sure.
So as we are looking for part 2, bazombhala phansi phaya and say hey le ndoda ukhuluma ezinye izinto khona okuconnecta mawuthi phakade athi tyar, I remember that thing like it was yesterday. So the prison experience, and then apho ukhoyo asaza ngokubuzanga ngomjolo whether usesenayo into, because omunye umuntu nokubheka and say this man is cold, this man is very deep. So thanks again
Sure.
for allowing us into your own space. Until the next episode, this is how we do it. From myself, Nesaint, and everyone in the building, it's a wrap.